Hey guys, it's Buddy, and today we're going to be looking at possibly the most feature-packed OS there is out there, the ZenUI from Asus. So looking at starting off right off the bat, they've got the double tap to wake features, as well as some apps on the screen that you can just hold on it and then swipe open to get to that app. So it's pretty handy if you want to get to it really quick, and if you want to, just go to the settings, go to the lock screen. It's down a little bit of ways, and just tap on quick access under the little display tab, and that's it. Then you can customize all the apps of your choice or turn them off completely. So it's a pretty neat way to get quickly into whatever app you're using. If you know exactly what 3 apps you use the most, it can be a handy way to get into it quick. Next up is the recent apps. So if you hit it, you can get to the screen pinning right from it. And this is just so you can have one screen be pinned on to the screen sort of thing, stays on while you want it to be on, so if you give it to somebody else, they don't go to other apps that you don't want them to. There also is the running services and apps on the far left, and then the clear all switch on the far right. There's a one-handed mode on the ZenUI as well, and it's pretty much exactly what it is. It helps you use it with one hand. You can resize the window, or you can move it to different parts of your phone, and just helps you reach parts of the screen that you might not be able to reach when it's the biggest screen ever. No, I'm just kidding. But it's nice that they include the home button, the recent apps, and the back button as well on it, so then it's easy to get to. And you can just double tap the home button to get straight into it. There are some natively supported features in this OS as well. Yeah, you got the apps and widgets, edit pages, and wallpapers, but then you also got icon packs, scroll effects, themes, and more. So let's take a look at the icon packs. Any icon pack that's in the Google Play Store, you have access to. Right now I have Moonshine running, but you can have whatever you want. And they all look fantastic, and you can change it up on the go. Scroll effects. You got all the scroll effects from any of your favorite launchers, from Windmill, Cube, Flip, accordion, whatever, and classic. So after that, you get into the themes. The themes pretty much only change your home screen look, your lock screen look, and your quick access settings when you swipe down twice from the top. That's pretty much all the theme does, and you can only get the themes that are approved by Asus or that they offer you, because otherwise there's not that many other themes, but you'll be sure to find one that you like. So now that we look at the preferences, there's a 2-layer mode, which allows you to have an app drawer, and a 1-layer mode. So if you're used to that iPhone always having all the apps on the screen, you can. You can have scrollable wallpaper, your status bar you can choose to be dark or light, transparent pretty much. Now, if you go to swipe down gesture, you can either make it open the notification panel or enter an app search, which is pretty neat. The background transparency, it's pretty much when you're in the app tray, if you want to see your background or not. Pretty simple and a nice feature, but you might even not need to use that or care about it. But it's there if you'd like it. Now, if we go down to the all apps, you can select the grid size of how many apps you'd like on the screen. The scroll animation, we've already been through that. Same with the icons and folders. But this, you can choose how the folders are laid out. If you want to see all the apps, some of the apps, or in a different style, you can. And you got the iPhone full screen style if you want to show like you sort of like the iOS full screen apps. You can choose your different fonts and colors and labels and whatnot. So that's pretty sweet too, but overall you might not even need to change those because you like the normal fonts and white colors. You can lock all the app settings. You can enable notification access to certain apps, anything you'd like. First, in the settings in the display, there's a screen color mode, and you can change the saturation, the color temperature, and there's even some pre-installed filters for it, and you can change just about everything of the screen. And it's pretty nice, but overall you'd pretty much only use the balance, vivid, or blue light filter. You wouldn't really customize it. In Zen Motion, you got touch, motion, and your one-handed gestures. So they've got some interesting features in here, but some of them you'd really have to memorize to open up your right stuff, or you don't even know what they do. So there is a section for the Asus cover, but that doesn't really do much for you. The battery is pretty interesting because you can get to a lot of different settings. The power usage chart is pretty cool. It just shows you a different way of what app is using how much percent of your battery as of right now. And there's also other settings that you can tweak and see what is using your battery, so then you can stop them or manage them. In the power management settings, they've got battery modes like performance, balance, smart saving, and ultra saving. Ultra saving is the kind of choppy animation, doesn't let you do any maximized battery life, and is overall terrible to use. But I like smart saving mode. You can extend the standby, and you can control a lot of what goes on. You can have it auto switch to ultra saving or set up a power saving schedule. Auto start manager is pretty interesting because you can not natively start apps, because when you boot up your phone, it'll automatically start them all, but now you can stop some of them from even starting up. Going into the customized settings, there's a few settings that you can tweak with how you save your screenshots, glove mode, quick settings options, etc. All the other settings are pretty normal, except there is a users mode where you can have a guest or multiple users use your phone, which is pretty interesting and only stuff that we see on tablets. But other than that, all the settings are pretty the same, except for this. In the settings, there's a ZenUI instant update, and this pretty much just brings you to the Play Store with all their apps, which some of them you probably don't even need and should stop running, because you honestly don't need all the stuff that they install onto the device, and they're just kind of useless. Let's look at all the customization options of the quick settings, so you can move them around up and down, and you can see all the other little things that you could select instead of them. They do have FM radio, which is pretty sweet, and it does work, so that's pretty awesome for here in the States. And you can select more and more and more, and they're just nice to have, so you can just customize it exactly how you want when you pull up that drop down menu. Now, they did add this Zen Flash recently. Yes, Asus does keep you updated and gets you a lot of stuff constantly. The Zen Flash, I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they were just like, hey, maybe like they want another camera app or something, let's just do it. But yeah, I don't know. The audio wizard is pretty sweet, and you do notice the difference between smart, music, movie, recording, gaming, etc. You do notice the difference, and it's a nice feature to customize your audio settings. Overall, all Asus's apps are through the Play Store, so you'll get updates out the yin-yang. It's awesome, great updates. The ZenUI has so many features, and they even included a new app to have all the things that they offer in one place, and it's just a nice customized UI. Yes, it is a bit heavy on the kind of bloatware sort of, but it doesn't make the device lag or stutter at all. So I like ZenUI. It's probably the most feature-packed OS. Go check one out today. Thanks for watching, guys. This was Buddy. Watch some more videos on our channel if you want gaming or tech. Subscribe if you want to keep updated and not miss another video. Hit the like button if you liked it, if you really care to. Or comment down below with a question, concern, or anything in general if you want to let me know. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.